So we spent the morning looking at the pictures of this blue bike that started off a Japanese forum, and because it's got a Suzuki logo and there is news of a Gixxer 250 in the air, everybody seems to believe that this motorcycle is coming to India. Well, unfortunately, the bad news is it's not coming to India, because the only similarity this motorcycle has with anything Indian is the instrument console, which is the same as the Gixxer 150. It's not enough for me to say that this bike is coming to India. However, if you look at the right side of the engine, which is visible in the spy shots, it's exactly the same as the GW250 Inazuma. The characters on the papers on the motorcycle are all in Chinese, which suggests that this is the sports bike derivative of the Inazuma. And if that's the case, there is no way it's coming to India for a number of reasons. The easiest reasons to understand are: one, if Suzuki were to import kits and assemble them here, just like the Inazuma, the price would be so high that they wouldn't be able to sell it at reasonable numbers. It's the kind of problem that Kawasaki's Ninja 300, etc., the other twin-cylinder sports bikes already have. The reason two is, if they wanted a better pricing control over this motorcycle, Suzuki would have to make this in India. Making means local sourcing, engine assembly, and if you were going to go into that kind of detail and complexity, if I were Suzuki, I'd just take a single cylinder platform instead, which would be cheaper to sell, cheaper to make, and easier to sell in much larger numbers rather than a twin cylinder platform like this. So the ultimate result is, even if this is finally called the Gixxer 250, we'll know in 2 months' time, I think, when this motorcycle appears for sale in Europe and Southeast Asia, etc. Even if this were the Gixxer 250, this is not the one that's being made for India. I would suspect there is a Gixxer 300 or something, which makes a lot of sense, which Suzuki India will probably eventually reveal, if not at the Auto Expo. And that's the bike that will probably come to India. So I know you're reading everywhere that this bike is coming to India. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not.